guys, I am standing outside BWI Airport, getting ready to, where do you think? That's right, heading back down. This is the opening, not the opening weekend, it's been a few weeks in, sorry for the bus noise, of Flower and Garden. It is also, which I didn't realize when I booked this, St. Patrick's Day weekend, so it's going to be busy. We are going to be doing Epcot. Khit is going to be joining us. I'm actually going down a day early to get some work done while I'm there, separate work, and we should be able to enjoy some time hitting a few other restaurants. This time we are staying at Wilderness Lodge for the first time. Looking forward to the opportunity. Can't wait to take you along. So let's make some magic. Okay, so we are in the airport. It is very crowded. Spring break weekend also. It's funny, as I started sitting, I stopped and got a Lido pizza, which they had to put through the oven a second time because they forgot the pepperoni, but it's okay. And our flight's delayed, so I have a little bit of downtime, thank God. But I started seeing this massive crowd start to walk in the same direction of me, and it was all like teenage, probably 20-year-olds that I, of course, now have lost perspective on what age everyone is. And, pardon me. And I'm like, oh dear God, oh no, 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 oh no. And then they all stopped at the Fort Lauderdale plane, because spring break. So, game plan for this trip. Meeting up with Khit, who you should remember from November, from the Food and Wine. She'll be joining us. Tonight she's picking me up from the airport at MCO. Pardon the lack of makeup, by the way. And then she's taking me over to where we're staying, which is the Wilderness Lodge. And there we're going to talk to, we're going to see if we can grab something to eat, because it'll be about 4 or 5 hours from now. And so I'll probably be hungry again. It is very toasty here because we have a lot of sunlight. And here, it went up to 78 degrees here in Maryland. It's going to be 88 every single day that I am there in Florida. This was not my plan, but that's okay. We'll see how ECVs and heat work together. That'll be interesting because the seats are black, so they absorb lots of heat. Game plans for this trip. Flower and Garden. More Flower and Garden. I have to work on Friday, so I won't be doing vloggy stuff at that point. I was going to go to Universal to do the Mardi Gras stuff, but I have to have the ECV. My leg strength isn't quite back yet, and unless I find a taxi company or something that will allow me to drive the entire ECV up, it's not one that breaks apart. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that, so unfortunately, we may not get to Universal at all, and I apologize for that. That was my plan to get there. Instead, we're going to go hit Grand Floridian and take a massage at the spa. Yeah, I know, I'm going to make up for it. I had been invited to join some people at Raglan Road the morning of St. Patrick's Day. I'm probably not going to do that. I'll let you know for sure. I may change my mind, but that's kind of where my brain is right now. And we've got lots of fun stuff planned. Just lots of food. There's so much that I need to try to eat in 2 days. We'll see how that goes. We're renting from Scooterbug again. They told me the rolling back experienced at Christmas time, in January, which you guys have already seen. It should not have happened. And unfortunately, I didn't call them so they could adjust that particular one or fix it when it was time. But of course, I only had it for 2 days, and it was rolling back on the second day. I didn't notice it on the first. But we're getting ready for the plane. Direct flight. I'll be putting my mask on. There'll be some beautiful footage. Montage. And guys, for those of you, and there's about 521 of you following me now, so thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining along. I hope that these videos and the vlogs about gluten-free dining, etc., are very helpful to you. It means a lot. If you get a chance, like, if you haven't already yet, and subscribe to the channel. You put a comment down, let me know. Tell me, what is your favorite park in Walt Disney World or Universal? Out of the 6 parks that are, well, technically 8 parks if you count the water parks. Yeah. Oh, no, 9 if you count Volcano Bay too. So, what's your favorite stuff to do there? Let me know. I'm going to get on this plane. I'm going to share all the joy and fun. Khit is already waiting at the cell lot to come and pick me up as soon as the baggage starts moving. Okay, the flight was funny. So, you know how I always bring chocolates for the flight crew. And sometimes they, it's not acknowledged at all. Sometimes they like to buy me a drink for all intents and purposes. And other times, it's like this flight. Every single person on the crew at some point, when they got on the speaker, was like, and I'd like to thank that person on this plane who brought me my salted caramel chocolate bar. Well, I think my toasted almond bar was better. They're all announcing the flavor they chose and why they thought theirs was the best. It was hysterical. The woman next to me had asked about, I told her about it. So every time these were coming up, the two of us were just bursting out laughing. It was really fun. The Wi-Fi actually worked. Well, the internal Southwest Wi-Fi worked for once. That was exciting. All right. So it is a little harder for me to move around these days, as you all know. So I am heading down to go catch the next monorail. Get us on the first ride in the park. Well, get us on the first ride in Orlando. Checking a bag here at MCO. The plane landed about 8:30. It's been 14 minutes. They still haven't listed which baggage claim is going to be coming. This stuff's going to be at. When you look on one of the walls, it does say that it's going to be on 11, but 11's not even really in our area. So, it might go there. And then the woman I talked to said, oh no, it'll come out to this one. But I walked all the way down to the far distance and then came back. There are no seats unless you can sit on the floor. And I can't do that kind of bending right now. And unless I want to keep walking a farther distance, I have to stand. This is not ideal. Just saying. Yeah. Hate this. Hate. This is the bad part. So I'm like leaning on my suitcase, and I'm leaning on a stanchion pole that's sitting on the side here, just to kind of take a little of the weight off, but yeah, enjoy. So how are you all doing? So I think I've told you already, this is going to be Flower and Garden. Maybe I'm going to do a little bit of Flower and Garden food tomorrow night. I'll probably check some food places out, give you the room tour tonight. But I got a lot of other stuff I need to get done during the day on Friday. So as soon as I have time to be free and start enjoying stuff, you're going to see it. So I'll probably do about 2 or 3 hours at Epcot. I'm picking up an ECV. Like I said, Scooterbug is the only official ECV company here at Disney. There are other companies that will deliver to Universal, and you can pick them up. Like you can pick up and drop off at Universal itself at the your hotel baggage claim. But the only company that they work with at Disney is Scooterbug. So the last time I got one, I had some problems with it. And as I talked to the lady, I think I mentioned this earlier, but if I haven't, that... Hold on. No, it's not it. So, it shouldn't have been rolling back. They would have sent someone out to fix it or replace it, but that means I would have to have left the park, and I only had the one day, and so I was like, I'm just not even going to bother, but I should have told them so they could have serviced that particular one. And that that was my fault, and I'm not happy with myself for that, because just life got ahead of me and away from me. So, I ordered it for tomorrow, and they charge you kind of a per day, so even though I would have gotten it if I said I won't need it till 5, they said, well, we're going to charge you starting at, you pay for 3 full days if you do it. And I was like, oh, well, okay, then just give it to me at 9 a.m. because then if I have it then, I can do something with it. Then they said, hey, we often deliver it the night before, so when you get to your hotel tonight, check. So it might be there now. And if it is, I'll pick it up, I'll have it in the room.
2294, your bag's going to be displayed on carousel number 14.
I was right the first time I went all the way down. All right, we got to walk all the way down again. So we're going to walk all the way down. I'm not going to have you guys up while I'm getting the bag just because that's going to be excessive. And I kind of am going to need both my hands. So hopefully the next time you see me, we'll be with Khit, and maybe get something for dinner tonight, or just see all the lovely stuff in the parks. It's going to be awesome. Look, we already went on. Did we go onto the arch?
To take the ramp to Magic Kingdom.
We didn't get an arch. We didn't get our golden arch or our blue, pink, sparkly arch. That's kind of sad. We had to go through.
I think I was supposed to go there.
Oh,
In a quarter mile,
yep,
merge
you
onto
were.
World Drive.
It's
We're
going to
taking a
make us
tour.
go Yui because we started talking to you. That was our fault. I'm sorry. You remember Khit? She will be on and off with us. She will be with us on Saturday. She will not be with us Friday night, but she will be with us on Saturday. And then we may see her again Sunday morning. We're not sure yet. But we got all day Saturday, lots of flowering garden stuff that you'll be able to enjoy. It's going to be awesome. But we are on the way to Wilderness Lodge, where she is unofficially in my room, quote unquote. She's not, but you know. That way she could get in the parks early with me, and it's magic. Yeah, it's the extra magic that she will get, because this doesn't affect your days to come into the park either, which is nice. Okay, so we're gonna focus on getting to the place now.
Continue on World Drive.
But
for 3/4 of a
see,
mile.
there's the Riviera. I like. No, that's Swan and
Swan and
Dolphin. But that looks like it's lit like the Riviera, though. Maybe it's both Riviera and Swan. Is there separate buildings, or is that,
Yeah, no,
or is that the
Riviera's-
Reserve? That's might be the
Reserve.
Reserve. Oh, it's the Reserve. It's the new one. Here, we'll show you what we're looking at. As you know, I always talk about it. I love me some hench purple and red. I love the fact that these do not look like normal signs anywhere else. So when you get onto property, just follow the
In a
purple
quarter mile,
signs.
use the right
It's
lane
not
to take
stupid
the ramp
people
to Epcot
organization. It's
Resort
real
area Disney
organization. Yeah, that must be. Yeah, that's the Reserve. I ate there last time. That building over there behind Khit. That's where we had. We ate at Amare, which. Oh my God, this was a lovely meal. We were hurting, but it was a lovely meal. The chef was such a sweetheart, and that dessert spread that he gifted us with was to die for, and not because it was gifted to us, but because it was to die for. But we are now headed off into the other direction, off to Wilderness Lodge. I'm actually leaving this on so we can show you Wilderness Lodge, but we took a wrong turn.
We'll be there in 7 minutes.
We'll be there in 7 minutes. I'm not recording for that long, so we'll be back when we get closer.
To turn slightly left to stay on World
Are we
Drive.
going the Magic Kingdom arch? Hi, sorry, we're discussing how.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's what I
never
thought.
mind.
That's
Okay.
the entrance to Magic. She was like, "We're going under an arch,"
Continue
but
on World Drive
no,
for 1
because
mile.
I mean,
over
I
there.
can.
Yeah, but then we'd have to go to Magic Kingdom, and you have to. Well, your annual pass, you don't have to pay for
Right.
parking, but so that's Magic Kingdom's entrance right there, and then they've created. And this used to not exist, guys, but they about 4 years ago, I think they created this road. No, you want that one. Keep it right, yeah.
Yep.
With the stupid blue signs. Magic Kingdom. We will be there this trip since we haven't been. You see, we turn here for Wilderness Lodge, and then up there is the Contemporary, which we stayed at in July.
Right onto
And
Timberline Drive.
here we go. Now, I've been here. I've eaten here before, but I've not stayed here. My understanding is Grand Californian out in Disneyland is sort of a combination of this
In a
resort
quarter mile,
and the
arrive
Grand
at your
Floridian,
destination.
if you
Oh.
blended them together.
Huh.
It's, oh, look at the arch. See, we get an arch.
Get an arch.
We
It
get a
doesn't say
wilderness-
anything, and it's not really lit up too much, but there's
Oh, you
buffaloes.
see, I got some light here. Here, I can see it. Disney's Wilderness Lodge down at the bottom. Ooh. It was at the very base on the side. Oh, do we need to give them IDs? And then you show your ID to the nice man. We have officially shown our ID. This is really pretty. It is a nice portico chair. Yeah, and then I'll just give you a quick hug. I'll run in and take my bags with me to the lounge to grab something to eat before they close, and then I'll go to my room.
They might even hold your bags here for you, so you don't have to take your bags.
Yeah, but I don't know that I need that.
You have arrived.
Ooh, look at this. Ooh, yay. La, 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 la. All right, I'm going to say goodbye to her, but we'll see you soon. So they're actually doing some kind of work here. It smells a little funky, but in we go, Wilderness Lodge. And immediately over to Tower Turtle Lounge to see if we can get something to eat. I'll give you a better view of all of this. We're on the first floor. And I don't know if it's on literally this floor, and it might be, or if we're going to be at the next one over. I do love the architecture here. It's very pretty. All right, let's move quickly over to Territory Lounge. These rocking chairs don't rock very well, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so that's an all-you-can enjoy. Generally, you may go there at a different time. I've had breakfast there. If I can remember, I'll throw the video of that one in up over here. But we're going to go and see if we grab something quick at the lounge. Woohoo! Okay, so we're going to wait here. I'm probably not going to show you the food and everything until we get back to the room. And we'll do all of that in there. I already have my room number. And I also need to go to Bell Services to see if they have my... Wow, I should have taken one of my magic bands out of there before. Shoot. The people who have my luggage have all my magic bands. We'll see if this actually works as a key, because sometimes it doesn't. Whoops. We'll give it a try. But I'm going to see if I can, at this point, since I don't have the bags with me, I'll see if they have the ECV and then take that and drive that with me all the way to the room. Take care of the stuff I need to get done tonight, eat, and show you a tour of the room. Woohoo! Talk to you soon. It's mostly empty, so I want to avoid the random people that are here. But just to give them an idea of what the space looks like. You know, I mean, it's darker and woodsy, and it's actually relatively small. The cooking area is in the next room over, and it does say maximum occupancy is only 78. In the hallway, there are some more seats. Much like the beach club and the yacht club. Well, the beach club has outside of their quick service, so they're still making my food. Hopefully it'll be soon. I hope they don't have to go to the next room kitchen for this thing, right? I didn't even think of that. Should have asked them for something that was simple. Hi guys, we've arrived. We're in the room. As I was parking the ECV, they said, you know, sure, go ahead and, yeah, when you go ahead and park the ECV, go ahead and you can leave it outside and charge as long as you leave it against the wall. So great. And as I was finishing parking it, I walked into my room and the luggage was here. Even better. So we're going to give you a very quick room tour. I finished my my old-fashioned, so I'm a little warm if you saw that before. So I have set the room right as you walk in. You have the choice to set your stuff, and I've set it at 60, it's 70. I don't think I need it any colder once I start cooling down. Pardon, there's a little bit of detritus for me, but not much. But it's got this nice, warm setup. You've got a big, full-length mirror when you walk in, and directly behind it, you have a closet. It's got depth on the one side. Does it pull both ways? Okay, it does pull both ways. So you have a full closet there with some extra bedding. You have a safe and then some space to store things. Maybe even put my suitcase in there so it's off the floor. And that might be kind of nice. A bucket. We've got your Keurig and coffees and teas. So I have all kinds of coffees and teas for the morning. I have some of my own water, so I may play with that. But it's an individual where I think you have to pop a Keurig in to work, which is the newest style, and it's annoying. You, of course, have your recycling and your regular trash, and then, of course, my luggage. We've got the lovely, beautiful chest of drawers. So it's 3 pretty solid drawers. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Let me go back for a second. Once you look through the Keurig, you've got that stuff directly below it. That's where you're going to find your refrigerator. And it's the new style, which honestly only has stuff you can lay sideways. I don't like it as much that you can only lay stuff sideways. I like it where you at least can slide bottles in, but you don't have that option here. Then you've got the full room. Again, pardon the detritus on the bed. Oh, that's cute. You have a little camp sign. You have lights on each side. And I love these little individual lights. I don't know if you've ever seen these before. But they're great if one person wants to be on their book or their computer or whatever. A little table here. It's very lovely, and a very small working desk, so we'll see how well that works for me today or tomorrow. It's got kind of 2 levels, so we'll play with that, 2 little tables, so maybe I'll figure out a way to make that work. The lovely, wonderful mirror. I like the shape of that. And then you've got these lights They're pretty bright, actually. That's pretty significant. I like. Do you like that? These. I don't know if you can see a lot of rooms will have art, but that literally looks like a geode. I think they just did a slice of geode there. That's kind of cool. Okay. So, and then you of course have curtains. Now we're on the very bottom floor, and we're away from Roaring Cliff. So we have a little. Oh, this is pretty. It's hot-ish. The moon is kind of foggy. I'll have to see what this looks like in the morning, but it looks sort of like a beach-ish area with a little bit of water. A little walking bridge that takes you over to the really, really fancy. Those are the ones I want to stay at one day. That's a dream location. They are so gorgeous inside of those. And separations from the people next to you. 2 little chairs, so I could even sit outside to enjoy the weather. And again, like I said, this is the bottom, so I see greenery rather than more traditional balcony. And that's the view. Oh, I see what they're saying. Haha. Cabins. And then the other one on the far side said camp. So this takes you out to the fancy cabins. That takes you back to the main camp. So that's very cool. So that's where we are. And as you can see, we have the Schultz and her party. Again, don't need to share that part of it, but it's lovely. And forgot to show the bathroom. How could I do that? I completely forgot the bathroom. Okay, so there's the geode from the other side. Isn't that pretty? There's the geode. Isn't that pretty? And then, of course, beautiful big mirror. I love mirrors here. You've got 2 sinks, pretty deep. So there's a lot of counter space, and that upper ledge. That's what I love, is to have that counter space for makeup, for toiletries, for all that good stuff. And then you come in here. So it's got a tub, which is awesome for a lot of people. It's got the double-headed shower with the little rainforest shower. So we will try to partake of that. Again, I reiterate, if you are celiac, do not use the shampoo or conditioner. They have gluten in them. The body wash, I believe, is okay, but do not use the others. Nice hanging towels, your traditional commode, your toilet, or toilet. Towels, more towels underneath. Hair dryer. Backup supplies. I also like the design of this. And I will say, this does not remind me of rustic compared to everything else, but overall good. All right, we're in the room, guys. So that was a very simple trip out. Tomorrow we'll start hitting parks, doing some dining, experiencing all the cool stuff. So if you haven't done so already, please remember to like this video, hit the subscribe, share, like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff, none of the bad stuff. Oh, and don't forget, I don't have a tagline.